Nikita Tszyu and Jack Brubake. Something a little bit different doing a face-off here in front of an audience on a fight night like this. Jack, I'll start with you. You wanted this fight with Nikita Tszyu. Why is he someone that you were so desperate to get into the ring with?
Firstly, Ben, because I believe I can beat Nikita. Again, obviously, I'd love to get one back on the family. I lost to Tim back in 2019, and yeah, Nikita's come through, knocking everyone out. And man, I've been well known to have the granite chin, and I want to put that to the test. And I know if I show up, he's beatable.
Have you seen something in the fights of his that you've seen that you've gone, I can beat this guy? There's something about him that's not quite the finished article?
I just like how he trades. He comes to fight, he throws plenty of punches, he tries to get his opponents out of there early. So, man, I'm at my best when they come to fight, so let's bite down on our mouth guards and let our hands do the talking.
Is that the plan, Nikita? You've seen Jack Brubake, you know what he does, and he does it so well, and I'm sure there's been times you've been watching his fights and been really excited. Do you want to be involved in one of those wars that he brings?
I'm not going to give my game plan away, but we're going to have an exciting fight.
What does a fight like this do for you, do you think, at this stage? Because we've seen what you've done so far, and it's been extremely impressive, but Jack Brubake is a big name.
It's going to elevate my career in a way that brings a lot of experience and also a lot of fun to it. Like, Jack, he's a character. This is like a very enjoyable lead up to the fights. There's a little bit of back and forth, there's a bit of fun going on, but then there's going to be some bloody danger later on.
He seems to really want to stick with a lot of that fun stuff, even before we started here. Do you think he's trying to play games with you, Jack?
Oh, I think he might be a master manipulator, but I've been around the game for a long time. I've seen everyone come and go, so it doesn't bother me. He wants to be friendly. I know he's going to come out and try and knock me head off on fight night.
Do I really look like someone with a plan? Like, I'm trying to really manipulate you. I'm just being myself, man.
Yeah, I like it.
I would take the compliment, though.
Surely you've got a plan, though, against Jack. Have you thought about what you do against a guy like this?
Yeah, we've got a very good plan set up. We're going to really take the fight to him. And look, Tim finished him in 4 rounds. The goal is to beat him before that, and yeah, that's the main kind of thing to look out for.
It's a pretty cold thing to say, telling you that he's going to stop you faster than his brother did. How do you respond to that?
Yeah, I say good luck. Man, good luck with that. Again, no one's hurt me in the ring, and I doubt you'll be the first.
What have you seen when you've watched him so far? Obviously, he's been super impressive, but do you think there's a fair bit left for him to work out as a boxer and what he's doing on nights like tonight and nights as a professional?
Yeah, of course, he's getting better every fight. I'm glad I'm fighting at this stage of his career, and yeah, I believe he's like his brother. The more fights they have, the better they get, and I've got him at the perfect time to show up on the night, make a fight of it, and come away with the win.
Do you want to say anything to Jack? I know you were trying to talk to him a lot about his tattoos and all sorts of bits and pieces, but I know that's not really how you feel about this fight, even though you like to be friends with everyone. What's going to happen in this fight, and what should Jack expect?
No, I'm more just curious about the kind of stuff that goes on in his head, because when we're going to be locked in the ring eventually soon, and it's going to get very intimate between us two. And I want to know a little bit something about him beforehand, get a little entree, and then we'll get the main course later on in 2 weeks.
Are you trying to get it in his head, or are you trying to find a weakness?
I literally came up with that on the spot. I was kind of impressed as I was saying it. Thank you for the applause, guys. Well, yeah.
How do you feel about all this, Jack?
Man, it's just chalk and cheese, man. I'm just going to show up on fight night. We're both exciting fighters, and we're going to let our fists do the talking.
Yeah, I can't wait for this. It's going to be brutal. It could be pretty boring. Who knows?
I don't think it's going to be boring, Nikita, but thanks for that.
I don't think I've ever been in a boring one, so we're looking forward to it.
You see the way that he fights. Have you appreciated Jack Brubaker over the years?
Yeah, he's tough. He's very tough. He comes to fight, and he's not someone that's, as he said, he's ever been really hurt. My aim is to be the first. I want to pop his virginity in making him quit.
Jack?
So he wants to be the first to hurt me, I'll be the first to beat him.
And if you do that, What does it mean to you personally and to your boxing career?
I just knows where I back belong. Again, I was #1 welterweight in Australia for 4 to 5 years, and I just lost a little bit of touch, lost that little bit of hunger. I've enjoyed a break. I got through that first fight unscathed, ready to step up and level up against Nikita.
What made you want to come back into it though?
You.
Really? Just me? And
This moment right here.
yeah? It was after the Ben Horn fight, wasn't it? That you first
No,
called
well, you were saying no one wanted to fight you. Again, after the Ben Horn fight, sort of a lot of people put their hand up. I had my hand up before Ben
It
Horn.
was after I had 3 fights and you thought that it was an easy target or something? Is that what it was?
I just wanted to get one back on the Tszyu family.
Yeah? It's not financially motivated?
No, again, I set up my life outside of
You
boxing.
saw like a little opportunity to possibly get a good payday? No? It's not that?
I'll get a better payday when you want a rematch.
Okay.
Do you think back to that Ben Horn fight? Because people are trying to make that connection. Ben Horn, a super tough guy, very experienced. Jack comes forward, he's experienced, he's tough. Do you see some similarities?
Yeah, there are similarities, but I'm very well prepared for it. Ben Horn was one of the most educational moments for my career. I got to learn a lot about myself, and I'm well equipped for what's going to happen in 2 weeks.
Was that a fight that you watched and were solidified in your wish to fight him?
I just know when it gets down in the trenches, I've been there for rounds and rounds and rounds. I think Nikita's quite early in his career and he's walked over a lot of his opponents, so it'll be good to get down in deep in the trenches with him.
Put my chin to the test. Yeah, we got to...
That's it, there we go.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, well, I might leave the final words to you, Nikita. Do you want to have some final things to say to Jack before we wrap up?
Yeah, I don't know, not really.
Said it all?
Yeah, I think I've just said it all.
Well, I'm sure Jack's got something to say because he always does, and we know what this means to you, to your career, and to your rivalry with the Tszyu.
Again, I've said it a few times, but Nikita Tszyu, I'm coming for you.
Fantastic.
Nice rhyme.
2 weeks
Are you a
it is. 2 weeks it is from tonight. We might get the pair of you to stand up here on the signing.
How many times did you practice that?
Twice.
And we'll face them off. These two fighters, just pop them down. And to repeat, it is 2 weeks away that you'll see Nikita Tszyu and Jack Brubaker in action.
There we have it. Up until this moment, it's been pretty tame between those two. Now, you can tell there is genuine hatred in some of that back and forth there. Pete Bedell alongside me. We can't wait for this one on August 23.